Following the controversy surrounding the Christian genocide claims of an evangelist, Ezekiel Dachomo, original leader of the Church of Christ in Nations in Jos, who raised alarm that he received kidnapping and death threats after posting a video of the mass burial of Christian victims from a recent attack in the Hepang community near Jos. Dachomo, who made the original video as proof of what he claims is a Christian genocide and to show how Christians were being terrorized and persecuted, has responded defiantly in a new video. In this follow-up video, he passionately pleads that if he is kidnapped, no one should pay his ransom, stating that his blood will instead raise the war necessary for Christian liberation. Let's take a look.
The mercy. We are showing them love, but they didn't see. I don't know whether I'll be the next. But for me, I've already told my family, my members, if they kidnap me, nobody should contribute 1 kobo. My grave will speak. My blood will raise war that will lead to Christian liberation. That day is coming. I'm just waiting for them. Even I will tell them, please kill me quickly. Because nobody will bring kobo. And if they call home, they will tell them our daddy covenant last will that we should never pay a kobo. Please kill him. Because my blood will be useful while I'm in the grave. It will fight to finish him.
Very intense. Ayo, this development adds a deeply personal and perhaps a dangerous dimension to the Christian genocide debate in Nigeria. Dachomo's willingness to risk his life by documenting what he believes is a systematic persecution and his stance of refusing ransom payment if kidnapped demonstrates the intensity of his conviction. I'll take some reactions before I come to you, Ayo. Yemi wrote, "Good video, but you are framing this as if only Christians are being kidnapped. Even Muslims complain about these same attacks. These headers invade farms, destroy crops, and kill people. It's not religion, it's tribal impunity. Both sides condemn it. Both suffer. So why fuel division when you know the truth? What you are stoking, future generations won't recover from. We Nigerians call ourselves intelligent. So ask yourself, why the sudden foreign interest? The same countries showing concern watch gun violence, drugs, unsolved murders, and kidnappings destroy their own people daily, including Christians. On their watch, they ignored Christian Palestinians being killed and displaced. So put your thinking cap. Fellow Nigerians, yes, we have problems, but we must fix them ourselves." Another ex-user wrote, "That man is speaking from a place of real fear. When people start saying things like this, you know the system has failed completely. Nobody should be living with that kind of terror in their own country." Ayo, over to you.
Thank you so much. That man, I don't even beyond fear, was frustration. And people who have spoken and spoken with nothing being done. In recent times, in the Bakin-Ladi local government, Waruru, Tatu, and Lawuru areas, say that a group of worshippers were indiscriminately shot at. I think the most worrying part of that report was that they said they'd actually gotten intelligence, informed security agencies, and nothing was done. When the system or when your country fails you consistently, then unfortunately people now resort to either self-help or calling outsiders to come and save them. And this is what the Nigerian state doesn't like. This interference, seeming interference by, America, Senator Ted Cruz raising it up and now being listed, potentially listed as a country of particular concern. Can we, beyond, Daniel Wala going to hold stakeholder meetings with, bishops, can we actually listen to the voice of the Middle East, in the North Central, especially in Plateau, Jos? We have heard of these things, but for a long time, we have turned our eyes and closed our ears off from this. If you speak to a lot of Christian leaders in these areas, OG, the story is horrible. A number of Christians are being killed. We can no longer continue to bury our heads in sand, ostrich-wise, and pretend that, oh, it is not happening. They are coming out to speak. They are releasing videos. It's a shame that the international community had to speak up for us to begin to run helter-skelter to find a solution to this problem. I hope that Reverend Dachomo will not have to be kidnapped or killed for his blood to speak out. Too much blood has been spilled already in these areas.
Yes.
Can we rise up? The service chiefs had a closed-door meeting with the president yesterday, and his charge to them was that they should immediately address security concerns. I hope that top on that agenda is this concern for Christians in Nigeria who are finally speaking up to say that this is happening in their community. Let us not play ostrich. Listen to them and take action. No more blood spill in the North Central, especially in Plateau. Just these areas have cried out for too long and nothing has been done.
Thank you.
It's time for them to take action.
Rufai, you had something to say about the ex-user. Just a quick second so you can take this.
So a quick one. That ex-user was trying to mitigate the plight of the man. You see, the pastor that came out and showed that video.
The first ex-user.
The first ex-user.
Yemi.
The pastor, Yemi, and in response to Yemi, the pastor was showing the plight that he felt as at that point in time. We're not saying people are not being killed. Muslims are being killed. Christians are being killed. Should they even be killed in the first place? But the question I'd like to ask Yemi is, the people in those graves the pastors were showing, who were they?
They were Christians.
Sefini Laba.
Well, all right. We'll continue to follow up on this story. We'll take another story now. Former presidential candidate Peter Obi has reacted to allegations of mismanagement labeled against the Nigeria Football Federation after a viral social media post from FIFA featuring an image of half-completed burning Kebbi Stadium in Kebbi State, built on the FIFA Forward program and co-founded with the Nigerian Football Federation, sparked controversy and criticism over the weekend. Well, the photo, which was used as FIFA's profile banner on X and Facebook, went viral days after football critic Chinedu Mobike publicly accused the NFF of mismanaging millions of dollars allocated for the stadium and another unfinished facility in Delta State. In response to the backlash, the NFF issued a statement on Saturday defending its operations by asserting that all funding received from FIFA is a purpose-specific and that both FIFA and the Confederation of African Football annually audit the federation's account. Well, in a post on X, Peter Obi criticized the Nigerian Football Federation, stating that the unfinished Kebbi Stadium exemplifies how corruption permeates all facets of the nation, while also noting that the NFF has reportedly received approximately $25 million from FIFA and CAF since 2013, with little or nothing to show for it. Well, Obi recounted his own experience as governor of Anambra State, where a promised fully funded FIFA stranded stadium in Awka never materialized, forcing his administration to divert resources towards constructing smaller grassroots sports facilities. And I'll read Peter Obi's post on X in part. It was quite lengthy, so I'm taking some of it. Peter Obi wrote, FIFA's recent revelation about the mismanagement of funds released to Nigeria's Football Federation for stadium development and youth talent growth is both sickening and shameful. It perfectly mirrors the broader decay in how our scarce national resources are handled. I am certain that further investigations would reveal even worse realities than what we currently know. I have always maintained that those who accuse us of demarketing Nigeria for speaking the truth and exposing corruption are the very ones who thrive on corruption and deceit. The real demarketers of Nigeria are the incompetent leaders who have forged their way to wealth through the mismanagement and theft of public funds, resources that should have been used to provide schools, healthcare, and employment for our youth and to nurture their talents. We cannot continue to watch our sports decline while corruption flourishes. Our youth are our most prized assets. Yet we have destroyed their future and then turned around to label them Yahoo boys, when in truth, the leaders who have robbed them in their future are the real Yahoo of our nation. Rufai.
The truth is this not a reflection of Nigeria? Is it today we've been hearing about corruption everywhere? If the NFF think they have another story to tell, let them give us an audited account. Every cost spent on that stadium they have in Kebbi, empirical cost across board, the cost of the turf, the cost of the grounds, what they have spent on it, the cost of the stands. And let us match them with prevailing costs. But is it today we've heard scandals about stadium? No. So let's stop acting like, oh, the NFF is a bastion of civility of some sort, or the sports ministry are a bastion of civility of some sort. It's a reflection of Nigeria. And when corruption happens, it dampens the potential of a lot of people.
Absolutely.
Corruption steals the future from people and destroys the future from people. I have seen some people trying as much as possible to react. You know, some people's job now is anything Peter Obi says, they want to put on his parade, like Aaron will say.
It was trending recently about the Yahoo boys comment.
So they want to, but you see, but thank God I've quickly answered them by saying that President Tinubu also said Yahoo boys will be converted to chip manufacturers. Till today, we are waiting for President Tinubu with the Yahoo boys. He said they are going to convert to manufacturing chip. Where are the chip companies in Nigeria? He promised it during his election now. Just like they talked about this. You see, when we criticize the system, it's because we want things to be done properly. We want sanity in this country. But what we have seen is corruption and a deafening level of insanity in stealing.
All right.
So if the NFF has their own side of the story, they should bring out the books. The contractor that built it should tell us how much he spent. Let's see the books. Let's see the bill of lading. Let's see all the quotes.
All right. Well, let's now turn our attention to comments made by Senator Ned Nwoko, who made headlines last week after his estranged wife, Nollywood actress Regina Daniels, accused him of domestic violence in a viral video. Well, the senator has offered justifications for his polygamous lifestyle, stating that he pities men with one wife. Ned Nwoko made the comments on live television, saying that the difficulty of standing on a single leg influences decision to have more than one wife. Let's take a look.
Just imagine telling you to stand on one leg. You know how difficult it is. But to stand on 2, 3, 4 is much more balanced. That's just the example I gave. Wow. Do you understand it? So I feel sorry for those who just have one wife, because it's difficult to stand on one leg.
And you don't have any regrets?
No.
If you have your way, you still
I
marry
will
more.
do the same thing again.
Again and again.
Of course, yes.
And you have a knack of marrying beautiful women, young ones too.
This is the way it is. And that's the way it should be.
But you're not the ones that beat them.
You should marry who you want to marry.
You're not the one that beats them.
No, come on. I am not a violent person. I respect my wives. I love them. And I love my kids. No, not at all.
All right, he has clarified that he is not a wife beater. He's not violent. He loves his wife. Ned Nwoko is married to 4 wives. I don't know about, the timing of these public defenses of polygamy among serious domestic violence allegations. Well, while polygamy is legal and culturally accepted in many Nigerian communities, the senator's characterization of monogamy as standing on one leg and expressing pity for monogamous men has sparked debate about respecting diverse marital choices in a multicultural society. Online.
So,
Rufai.
I mean, Oji, with due respect, so
Yes.
what happened on that day? I think we should
We
be able
don't
to.
know.
No, we should
We're
be able.
still
No, we
investigating.
should be able to investigate,
Yes.
and appropriate sanctions should be meted out, because what appeared to us that day was a case of violence, and which the lawyers in the house, violence is not supposed to be reported to the authorities.
Well, domestic violence is assault. We have the Violence Against Persons Prohibition
Prohibition
Act.
So we don't know if Regina has reported to the police. Has he?
Let me
Actually,
finish.
I'm just
Let
asking
me
a question.
finish. Regina
Has
has,
she?
the state is supposed to be able
okay.
to take these matters up,
Without reporting.
because we saw broken glass.
I just want to know.
Is it not?
I don't know. You tell
Is it
us.
not in this
the
country
lawyers, yeah.
that EFCC claimed that they saw a story in the newspaper, and because of that they called somebody in for questioning? So the state should be allowed to. Is it when they kill Regina
Especially because he's a senator.
Is it when they kill Regina?
Especially
if it's
because
another
there's
man that this
Yes.
thing happened in their quarters now,
Yeah.
we will not hear the last of it.
Yeah.
But we should be able to also have what transpired. So there should be an investigation that should be opened up. And
Yes.
since then,
Agree with you.
all of his colleagues that are sitting there with him, have we even transpired to ask? Where are the women saying anyway? Natasha can't talk, because if Natasha talk, they will turn it about her. But what about the other women saying? At least we should be able to ask.
Yes.
Because we keep talking about
Good
a
point,
country where we
Rufai.
can protect women's rights.
Yes.
Secondly, see, a man has his right to his marital choices. Like he says, that's his own belief. You will see other men that will say, I've been married to one wife and she's been the love of my life.
Yes.
And for me, I believe it's a one man, one woman thing.
One man, one woman.
That's just my prerogative. So, but I can't also fault him for his
Alright.
marital choice. That's what he makes it. But what I am concerned about is what transpired on that night. And Regina, too, should be allowed to talk.
Yes.
Because there are a lot of women that are dying in silence.
Yes.
And I have experience in this matter. I did a
Alright.
show on Radio Cultural Life Issues where I had to hear the cry of a lot of women. And one woman die in silence
Yes.
in this country. So what happened that night should be investigated.
Yes.
And I think that's what we should ask him.
Yes.
What transpired that night?
Yes.
It's not that someone say I'm not a violent person. We saw broken bottles everywhere. Is it play? When people play Nollywood Love in Tokyo,
Rufai, table shaker.
when broken bottles were
Yes.
everywhere?
I agree with you 100%.
does
This
it
matter
simple?
has to be investigated. Domestic violence is no joke.
joke.
But I don't want us to move away from the main story, which is about polygamy as well. But we have to go.
Yeah,
But go ahead.
Marital choices.
Yes.
I think, although you do marry legally in the court, you're only allowed one wife.
Yes.
Dr. Bati, right? Because it's under
the law of bigamy.
In Nigeria,
Yeah,
yes.
under the law of Nigeria, but under customary law, you
It's
can
a
marry.
relatively dead law.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, under customary law, you can marry more than one wife.
Yeah.
But this is assertion that is better for ask the men that are married to multiple wives.
All right.
If given the chance, they would have the opportunity or they would take the choice of marrying multiple
Dr.
wives.
But are you smiling?
I'm not smiling.
No, I
Because
don't.
I'm not interested in whatever choice Ned Nwoko makes. I
Yes.
think the substantive point is about domestic violence,
That is it, yes.
which is frowned upon under the violation, the
Violence against persons.
Violence Against
Yes.
Persons Prohibition Act of 2015.
All right.
And then we should be asking Ned Nwoko what he is doing in the National Assembly. We are not interested in what happens in his bedroom.
Yeah.
How many bills has he moved?
All right.
How many motions has he moved? In June, he said he has moved 20 motions and he has defended 30 bills.
right.
It should be about productivity.
Right.
Not all these are lawmakers who go to the National Assembly and they're just moonlighting around the place
Right. Sorry, I
without
interrupted
concrete
Ayo.
effort.
I'm sorry,
Yes,
just
I
land.
was just going
Sorry.
to get to that point.
Yeah.
The reason why it's important for a lawmaker with his personal life like this is because they are the ones that are the custodians of our laws.
Yes. All right.
If you believe in a particular cause, you don't see anything wrong with beating women. If they bring a bill against domestic violence, you vote against it. And that is why around the world, public officers who hold the trust of
private
the
life
people,
matters, yes.
yes, it matters.
Yeah,
and that's why
matters.
when you are fraudulent in your private life, it is a precursor.
Is this not the same National Assembly where one funny senator
Brought many wives.
brought 3 wives
Wives.
Yes.
and said that this is clear evidence that I'm a responsible man?
We
All
must
right. I
Well,
remember
I
that.
guess sitting with 2 women, 3 women every day shows that I'm a responsible man on Arise News.
Next time I'm going to bring the topic of polygamy on this table. You must discuss it.
No, I don't know anything about polygamy.
Well, all right. Shall we now
Let
take
Ned
our
Nwoko
story?
worry about his own problem.
Shall we now take our story on the milestone?